It's been fantastic. It's been an amazing opportunity. Well, my name is Scott McLeod. I was born in Fort Saskatchewan, Alberta, but soon moved to Victoria, BC, where I was raised by my mother and father. I decided to come on this internship because I recently started a career in community development, and I wanted to enhance my capacity in international community development to further my education in those skills.
Well, my name is Jose Canjura, and I am a project coordinator for the Canada-Guyana Partnership for Community Planning. And at the same time, I was helping coordinate the International Aboriginal Youth Internship. And it is through this internship that we brought 10 Canadian Aboriginal youth to live and work in Guyana for a period of 4 months. The internship program was made possible thanks to the Ministry of Amerindian Affairs. We work with the ministry. The CIP has a good long-standing relationship with the ministry, and it is with their help that we brought the Aboriginal youth interns.
Well, my position here in this project, in this internship, is to look after the secure livelihood projects, trying to focus on, I guess, financial management and accountability within the businesses and within the farmers associations in Region 1. I've also been tasked to look after IT, technical training and computer skills development with some of the children and staff in the Amerindian villages and communities. Even just doing something as simple as maybe using like Microsoft Paint or something, or one of the simple games. It's just the excitement in their eyes, and just being able to capture that and take that back with me, and knowing that I've given them an opportunity that they may never have a chance to do again is probably the best part that I've had.
The purpose of the internship really was to expose Aboriginal Canadian youth to international development and international development work. And for this reason, they lived and worked with Amerindian communities here in Guyana. They were in Region 1 in the communities of Moruca and Mabaruma. And we divided them into 2 groups. There were 5 people in Moruca, 5 in Mabaruma. And they were there living and working in these communities for the entire 4 months.
My name is Georgia Wilkins. I'm from Thunder Bay, Ontario.
And my name is Shannon Campbell. I'm from British Columbia, Canada.
When we visit the villages, we always make an effort to try to teach the children about where we're from and try to teach them that, I don't know, I always try to teach the children that the world is big, and we talk about what we do at home with them, and we play with the kids, and the kids here are awesome. They're always really excited to see us and play with us. I like to do crafts with the children as well. Always bring coloring supplies.
Most of our experience is with youth. One of the villages that we visited the most is Hotakwai, and we do a lot of games and activities with the youth. We go swimming with them, try to play volleyball. I'm not very good at it, but and we also recently visited another village called Winey, and we got to teach them some computer skills, which is really fun. They recently purchased a computer for the village, and we spent a couple days with them, teaching them as much as we could.
So the presentations that we've done have been on sexual health and alcohol use and abuse.
Before we did the presentations, we met with a Peace Corps volunteer named Ilana Stewart, and she gave us a lot of great information and some tips to do some presentations, because she does presentations like that all over the region.
Alcohol use and abuse is a big issue in this area, and sexual health is a topic that not many youth have learned much about yet. So the people that we've targeted are the students who are not yet in high school but are the younger or the older people of where they live.
I think one of the big things that we've learned is about the Amerindian culture. We've had the opportunity to share some of our Aboriginal songs with them, and some of them sang some of their Waro songs. Others they like to sing their school songs and the Guyana national anthem. One of the other interns here also started a language program. So we both had the opportunity to go with Cody to meet with some of the elders that he was learning the language from, which was very interesting.
The Waro class wasn't even supposed to be like part of my job. I was just supposed to do 4 cultural exchanges between our Amerindian culture back home and with the Aboriginal culture here in Guyana. And then from time being in like Hotakwai and Kamwata and seeing how the Waro language was dying, I thought I'd try and set up a language program. I've had no problems with like people taking to it. The elders don't want me to leave Guyana. I was there on Sunday, and one of the elders, Mr. Peters, he kept teaching me new Waro words like, I'll be waiting for you, we want to see you again, and just things like that. The young people seem okay with it. We have, what do we have? We had 5 to 8 young people, like children and little teens that came out to learn Waro, and a few adults, so it's been pretty good so far. They'd use, like, for good afternoon, good morning, good night, they'd say bokaya. And if you were to greet someone, you'd say, like, bokaya katakit, which is like, good morning, how are you, or how you do. And then the person would either respond with, like, yakira, all right, or like, ini yakira, me all right.
I think I was just at a point in my life where I really needed to see something other than what I've been seeing, my whole life. I just wanted to, experience a whole new culture and actually, not just go traveling somewhere. Like I have a bunch of friends who, they'll go traveling for a couple of months, but I don't think that they actually got the same experience that I did here, actually living in a different community. Definitely what I've taken so far from this experience is that I really like working with people. Not just reading from a book and learning things, actually learning problems in people's lives that, are something you haven't even ever thought of before could be a problem, just because something like that doesn't come up in your part of the world or what have you. I've been working on a IT guidebook, I guess, information technology. I think that if I could just leave a guide behind to basically just give people the basics, tips here and there, so that when they do finally, if they do get a hold of a computer, they'll be able to know how to use it. Almost every single day is a success, even if you're just getting up in the morning and playing with some kids, kicking around a soccer ball with some kids, that gives them joy. So for me, that also brings me joy for sure.
Basically, we came out here looking at what resources the community had, meeting with the community leaders, officials, and then we decided on a project we were going to work on, which was the after-school program for the secondary students. And yeah, so we've just been teaching sports, different types of sports. Like we've been playing ultimate frisbee, American football. We've been trying to introduce like new types of sports, because the majority of sports played here are soccer or cricket. Probably their favorite is the ultimate frisbee. We showed them how to play it a few times, and basically they've been playing it like every single day, even when we're not around, which is pretty cool.
We usually have maybe 30 students per 1 hour session. They really enjoy ultimate frisbee. The last few weeks, actually, that's all we played. They love it. They love it. They can be seen in the secondary school's courtyard, you know, playing after school by themselves. Volleyball, dodgeball, American football. Yeah, some challenges. I think American football and volleyball offered some challenges. You know, we didn't have a volleyball net, so we kind of just drew a line in the dirt and said, hey, let's play volleyball. No spiking. So, yeah, and American football, it's kind of hard, you know, because throwing a football, especially like an actual like big size American football, and a little like these are like 12, 15-year-olds. So, you know, they had some troubles throwing a football. Me and Jade kind of had to be the quarterbacks. So we tried to teach them different strategies on how to play the game. It was all right, you know. They liked it. They were very eager to try it. But to say we really succeeded on that one, I don't really think so. I don't know. It's really one of those things where it's hard to really notice if you've changed or not. Like, nothing really comes to mind, you know. I think it's one of those things where, you know, my family's gonna come to me, you know, they're gonna say, you're a different person, and I'm gonna ask why, and there it is. There's the answer. I really can't pick out anything other than I'm really happy to have come here. I feel like I accomplished a lot. I'm satisfied with my experience. First time traveling, so, you know, I'm pretty proud of myself. You know, a lot of people said I couldn't do this, but I showed a lot of people wrong, so.
Well, I think this opportunity is amazing. If any of you out there are interested in community development, or even just international community planning, or just want to experience a different culture, I strongly suggest that you try to take this opportunity. It's a great experience, and I truly had an amazing time.